forget-me-not. Sidney, the blue diesel, is a very hard worker and proves himself every day when given tasks by the leader of the Vickerstown Diesel Works, Diesel 10. However, there is one quality of Sidney's which can cause much confusion and delay.
Sidney, where are you going with that boxcar full of diesel parts?
These are diesel parts?
Yes, you just collected them from the docks to remain right here for us to use.
Yes, Sidney is very forgetful. So forgetful, he spent 2 years on the Diesel Works hoist. One morning, Sidney was getting ready to start his work. His engineer was completing his regulatory oil check. Sidney liked to observe the vast diesel works while getting his oil changed. There were many different things to see, and this morning was no exception. Out of nowhere came a strange-looking tank engine. A very little tank engine, in fact. Sidney had never seen one like this before, especially since she had rainbow stripes. Excuse me, who are you? But the rainbow-colored engine got very nervous and chuffed quickly away. My, I have never seen such a steam engine like that before. That is quite revolutionary, as Diesel would say. I need to find out more about her. So Sidney did just that. Sidney figured the best place to learn about a new steam engine would be at Tidmouth, the hub for Sodor steam locomotives. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sidney. Sidney, what can we help you with?
I was wondering if you know about the rainbow-colored engine. All of the engines in Tidmouth sheds looked at each other quite strangely, and then back at Sidney.
Silly Diesel. There's no such thing as a rainbow-colored engine.
How could any steamworks take the time to paint any engine so many different colors? But you have to admit, Toby, a rainbow-colored engine would be grand, but not realistic. Perhaps you were in a deep sleep, Sidney, before you woke up, and were dreaming of this engine. Possibly, but I spoke to this steam engine. She didn't respond, but I saw her chuff away. Percy chuffed in and missed their conversation.
James, we need to get to the docks right now. The dockyard manager is waiting for us.
Oh, Percy, have you seen the rainbow-colored engine? Percy chuckled.
Sidney, there's no rainbow-colored engines on Sodor, but perhaps there are on the mainland.
Oh, darn. I can't go all the way to the mainland to search for this engine. I have work to do.
Then you should check Nafford. Engines from the mainland like Caitlin and Connor always go through Nafford.
I will. Thank you, engines. And Sidney oiled away.
Poor engine. His forgetfulness is now making him delirious.
Sidney was approaching the main track at Nafford when he saw the rainbow-colored engine again. Oh, hello, it's me again, Sidney, the blue diesel. The engine heard him, got nervous, and puffed away quicker than before. I lost her again. But perhaps someone can tell me more about her. Right here. Gordon was getting ready to leave with the late morning express. Oh, Gordon, you must have seen that rainbow train before she chuffed away.
What in all of Sodor are you talking about, Sidney? There's no rainbow-colored engine here or here before.
But she just puffed away on this exact track.
You have been sitting in the sun far too long, Sidney. Your radiator's probably tangled up. An engine like that probably comes from that sandy, misty island.
Excellent idea, Gordon. I shall check Misty Island. Maybe she needs to get there quickly, and that's why she won't talk to me. Goodbye!
Best of luck. You're gonna need it.
At Misty Island, Sidney was watching Ferdinand and Dash push logs into the logging station. That reminded him of the work he had to complete before the day's end, but he still wanted to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Sidney, out of the way. We're busy.
That's right. I apologize, Dash and Ferdinand. I was just wondering if you know of a rainbow-colored steamy. Then there was trouble. Dash was being distracted by Sidney, and he pushed his log car right into Ferdinand. The log rolled out. Oh, boy.
Sidney, look what's happened. There is no rainbow-colored engine. No way on Sodor. Now please leave so we can clean up this mess.
That's right. Sidney now felt terrible. Perhaps the rainbow-colored engine didn't really exist. Paxton, the diesel, had finished his work for the morning and came to the diesel works to rest his wheels before his next journey. He noticed that the diesel works was pretty empty. Diesels, are you hiding from me again?
No, Paxton. I'm still here.
Diesel 10? Where is everybody?
Doing their work, except for Sidney. He has to completely anything today. He's going around Sodor speaking about some silly little rainbow-colored engine.
A rainbow-colored engine? How cool! It's not cool, Paxton. I've been doing Sidney's work as well as my own all this morning. Where is he? Diesel 10? Should I go look for Sidney? He might need our help.
Please do, Paxton.
Okay. Diesel, would you like to join me? No. Alrighty then. Sidney decided to end his search after looking through one more location, the clay works.
Sidney, shouldn't you be a mate with right now?
Oh, Sidney, you're not doing your work, are you? Playing hooky? No, I'm trying not to. I'm looking for the rainbow-colored steam engine. You're talking silly, Sidney. Silly Sidney.
Sorry, Sidney. No rainbow-colored engine here.
Well, then I better end my search. But then Sidney saw the rainbow-colored engine at the pits. Please, don't go away. I need to show all my friends I'm not forgetful or making up stories. But the engine still rolled away. But this time, Sidney went full force and darted straight towards her.
Sidney, watch out!
Sidney went too fast round the bend and landed straight into a clay pit. Flatten my funnel! Sidney's down for the count. And look, there really is a rainbow engine.
There has always been a rainbow engine since she's our newest addition to the island.
In came Sir Topham Hatt on board Paxton. Oh, Sidney, there you are. Not in the best shape, dear friend.
Sheila, why have you been running away from all my engines?
The rainbow engine finally spoke. I'm sorry, sir. It's my first day, and on my old railway, diesels and steam engines alike always teased me for being a rainbow-coloured engine. They didn't think it was natural for a steam engine to be rainbow-coloured, and when I saw Sidney, I thought he was coming over to tease me. I would never tease you, Sheila. I quite like your rainbow colour. I wanted to welcome you to Sodor. I'm sorry, Sidney. I made everyone else on Sodor think you were making up stories.
Well, now it's obvious that is not the case. Indeed, Sheila, how about you help get Sidney back on the rails? Then I can see how really useful you are.
Of course, sir. Thank you for this second chance. Back at the diesel works, Sidney was being repainted and his dents fixed, and some of the engines were introducing themselves to Sheila. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Sheila. You're a very special steamy. Steamies aren't special. Grrr.
Oh, Sid, your girls again, Diesel. Sheila, I just noticed something. We are of the same class.
That's right, Thomas. We're both E2s. That is something else.
I hope you all show Sheila over the next couple of days how Sodor works. She is most certainly a really useful engine and a hero for rescuing our blue diesel.
Thank you, Sheila. All of the engines whistled and all of the diesels tooted their horns to welcome Sheila to the island. Thank you all. I really cannot wait to begin working. What's everybody looking at? She's painted like a rainbow. The end.